Last time on Xenoblade Chronicles X. Oh yeah, I'm in trouble.
We were ambushed by a strange Xeno, but a gift from an even stranger one somehow saved us. I can't tell whether to feel thankful or curse the lot of them. That's the sort of debt a man cannot easily repay. His kind are different from the Xenos who attacked Earth. Perhaps I'd lost sight of that. It seems hate was the only thing I had to fill the void in my heart.
A being like Rock would be a great asset in the field. It would be a shame to see that go to waste.
But I feel terrible for not fighting when I'm so big. It's just selfish, you know?
It's not selfish, Rock. You are a kind and beautiful soul. Never be ashamed for choosing peace.
Those bad people I told you about? The ones that used me? It was the Ganglion. I did something terrible to Celica's village. But she saved me anyway, and she's done so countless times since. Celica!
Rock! Why are you...
I'm sorry, Celica. I may not be able to fight, but I can at least be your shield.
Oh, Rock! Thank you, everyone. Truly.
Now, time to send you back where you came from.
Hello, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles X. I'm Heads Up, and while we're standing here getting drenched in the rain, sorry about that, everybody. Last time we defeated a very difficult mini-boss inside of a lava cave before I finally decided to actually look through the mechanics of this game. I'm still kind of laughing to myself about that, like how frustrating it was, but then at the same time, like how easy it became once I actually kind of did what I'm sure they intended me to do. And then, so Rock and Celica got to join permanently for New LA, and Rock is now doing construction, and Bose got to have a little bit of a redemption arc there. He started to soften up on Xeno. So anyways, let's go ahead and get going. I think what I'm going to do for this episode is I'm going to go around and do some of these heart-to-hearts. Depending on how long they take, I might actually even try to shoehorn in maybe an affinity mission. But I am also going to be gearing up for potentially a mega mission episode again, where I tackle pretty much all these green ones. But we'll see. But for now, let's go do Nagi's first affinity mission in the afternoon, and I'm going to have to get him out of my party here. So let's put in Celica. And yeah, let's go do that. I'm gonna use my Skell because why not? I always use my Skell to get around, even in town. Everybody just knows me as the local menace, hopping around in a Skell just to get from a short distance away. Oh, I think I missed it. Oh, is it down here or is it in the building? I don't know which it is. Let me check down here. Don't think it's gonna be down here, but it's probably in the building. Yeah, it's faded out now. I don't think it's in here. Okay, this might take me a minute, because I'm not really good at reading the mini map as far as like elevation goes for certain things, so it's hard for me to tell where things are at. Let's go around here. Okay, I can't go in there. Yeah, this might take me a minute, so I'll be right back. Well, I was close. It was right here. I didn't see this little alleyway back here, but okay. Afternoon, so I've got to change the time. Yeah, let's go with that. What? I did not mean to do that. There we go. Okay.
I wasn't sleeping.
Ah, I wasn't sleeping. Ah, Adam, your timing is, as always, impeccable. Since I can't seem to find Vandom anywhere, might I ask for your counsel instead? I've just received an emergency request from a team of Pathfinders. They've been deployed to an extremely dangerous area, one where we've lost multiple teams already. At long last, this team succeeded in reaching their destination, but the data probe they needed to complete their mission was destroyed in battle. So the question is, how should we deliver the replacement supplies they require? We could send Harriers or Interceptors, but we can't dismiss the possibility that they too could be wiped out en route. So perhaps the better choice is to order the Pathfinders to retreat, then begin planning a return mission. With the experience gained from this first trip, plus an escort of Harriers and Interceptors, there's a good chance they could reach the destination again. So what would you choose? Attempt an immediate delivery of replacement supplies, or abort the mission and try again later? I mean... Wait, what's plan C? Offer to deliver the supplies yourself. I mean, sure. I mean, yeah, why not? If you need it done quickly, I mean, I certainly wouldn't have them risk staying there doing it. I would have gone with this if that was the only other option, but hey, if there's a plan C... I like the way you think. If I had my druthers, I'd go out there with you myself. But I'm afraid this time it's not an option. Vandom has put his foot down. He actually insists that neither one of us can go. Blade is a large organization, and Elma's team is hardly the only skilled one at our disposal. Apparently, Vandom thinks I need to utilize some of these other teams in order to promote group harmony and effectiveness. This won't be the last time this kind of problem arises, and we'll need a better plan in the future, but for now, we need to choose one of these two strategies. Oh. Nice. So Nagi was willing to go himself. Of course he was. Alright. Let's go take a look at these. And this one is going to be Bose, his 5th and I believe final affinity. And then we've also got Hopes, so nice. Oh, look at this. I see Prone and I see Bose meditating in the rain. Of course he is. Get down in here. Hello, Adam. I've been struggling with something lately. A number of xenoforms have started coming to hear my sermons. Until now, my disciples have tended to come and go, so I've never had such a large group with whom to share the wisdom of the Buddha. And while I'm happy for that, I've noticed the crowd bursting into laughter at various points. Various inappropriate points, oh no. When I use a Zen Buddhist katsu to scold them into a desire for self-improvement, they laugh at that too. In my younger years, I'd have just shooed them away, but age and experience have made me reluctant to exclude any from the teachings of the Buddha. Instead, I've been trying to find a way to get them to listen more intently to my sermons. After all, an opportunity to share the teachings of the Buddha throughout the universe should not be ignored. With this in mind, I've prepared 3 sermons which I believe might have intergalactic appeal. Which of these do you think I should use? An amusing homily about the joys of eating with pizza, a fiery sermon about the dangers of prejudice, a talk about festivals involving offerings of food. You know, I know this would appeal to the Manan, but I feel like this is all, like, really close to Bose. Like, this should actually... I'm kind of leaning towards this, to be honest with you. You prefer that one? Interesting. Have you heard of cicadas? They're insects that emerge into the world as mature adults, then die off within the month. People often talk about their lives as fleeting things, but in truth, they live underground for many years before we humans ever notice them. That's an allegory for how people can be deceived by their perceptions. And, I think, a very relevant example for New LA. I hope to teach both humans and xenoforms alike how to understand each other without being led astray by their prejudices. Right then, I suppose I should get started. I trust you'll be in attendance? I guess I am 3 hours later. I knew it. I'm glad I sought your advice on this. Thank you for your counsel. We'll have to go over additional future sermon topics when we have more time to talk. Aw, you completed Bose's heart-to-heart worldly desire. Nice. Did you like that, Celica? I don't know if the rest of you all liked it, but I thought it was very moving, very touching. All right. Next one is over here, and this one is Hope, I believe, right? Yep, Hope, and I can't remember if I have my pet set to dog or cat. I guess we'll find out when we get over here. And I'll also have to make sure the right time of day is set.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, it doesn't matter what time of day, so I don't have it set to dog. So 1 second, and I will be right back. Oh, sorry, you caught me in the middle of something. I totally wasn't forgetting that I had Hope in my party this whole time. That's definitely not the case. Anyways, here we go.
You came to visit me?
Oh, hello, Adam. I was just petting this cute dog. He was rubbing up against my legs and snuffling. I think he really likes me. Say that the dog could tell that Hope had a good heart. Joke that the dog must have smelled some food that Hope was hiding in her pockets. No, I'm not gonna do that. You're too kind. Petting a dog like this makes me feel like we're back on Earth. New LA is making progress, but it still doesn't quite feel like we're living the way we used to. Having pets around is a good first step for certain. But what else do you think New LA needs to feel like Earth again? Talk about how you miss movie theaters and big summer blockbusters. Now, hey, that would make you feel more at home. Muse upon how you'd like to visit a zoo. No. Rant about how there aren't enough bars, clubs, and casinos in this one-horse sleepy town. No, you know what? I think I'm going to stick with movie theaters. Yeah, everybody liked that. What a wonderful idea. New LA doesn't really have any cultural institutions yet. A taste of film culture would definitely make New LA feel a little more like Earth. And I know everyone would be excited about it. I'd really like to see that happen. But I'm not aware of any film directors in Blade. I suppose we'd have to start back at square one. You completed Hope's heart-to-heart culture shocks. Hey, you know, I'm sure somebody out there is capable of making a pretty decent amateur film, for sure. Alright, so we got, another one with Nagi. And then I believe this one up here for Neil. Let me just do a quick scan here. Okay, so I think these are the 2 that are left. Let's go ahead and continue on with Nagi. I'm going to have to take him out of my party because I know that that's what you do, and I haven't forgotten about that. Oh, and there's a lobster up there. Yes. Anyway. Put it back in. I have been collecting some lobsters as I come across them off screen. There's no big to do about them, so I didn't really feel the necessity to include them. Someone said they saw an eerie, shimmering creature at the entrance to Sylvalum, but that it disappeared right in front of them. You know what that means? Go seek! Oh, I can't actually use the ladder. Anyway. Okay, Nagi, where are you at? Are you up on the catwalk? Huh. Okay. Or are you in here? Yeah, you're in here. What time of day did I need to put this at? Morning. Okay. And there we go.
Ha! You
Fancy,
found me.
fancy meeting you here, Adam. How I wish we could have a pleasant conversation over a nice cup of tea for once. But unfortunately, I need to attend a new weapons test after this. It's not enough to simply check up on the outfitters. I also need to keep up with our arms manufacturers. Speaking of which, what's your weapon of choice? Do you prefer to fight from afar with ranged weapons or up close with melee weapons? Say you prefer to get up close and personal. Personally, I prefer ranged weapons, but I mostly use melee, but a contemporary choice. I imagine a preference for ranged combat would quickly become ingrained in anyone trying to survive on this planet. One would be nearly helpless against the flying indigents here without some sort of projectile weapon. Nor would it make much sense to face a flightless indigent head-on when there are safer options. Your choice is a prudent one. Well, that's enough shop talk for now. The test is about to begin. Since you've come this far, is there anything you'd like me to request from the AMs? Don't hold back. Explain that you'd like a wider range of weapons. They say that you like your weapons to be more affordable. Express your desire for custom equipment. Sure. More variety. So you'd like to be able to choose from a wider array of weaponry, huh? I'm sure you can imagine what a challenge it is to develop new armaments. I will convey your message, although I doubt they can accomplish that goal without the cooperation of blade operatives such as yourself. Nice. You got 2 hearts on that one. Shop talk. Ooh, and I got a couple salvage tickets too. Nice. Well, might as well keep on going. Next Nagi heart to heart. Right here. How you doing, sir? Oh, and I even got him up to my 3rd heart. Ah, Adam. It's good to see that you're learning your way around the city. It's been a while since I've had a chance to stroll through the commercial district like this. It's made quite an impression on me. How about you? I can't help but wonder how you see this city of ours, Adam. Answer that it's just like being back on Earth. Comment on humans and xenoforms living together. Grill Nagi about when the city will finally be finished. Hey, by the way, when are you guys gonna finish this? I mean, tick-tock, man. The clock's ticking. Come on. Comment on humans and xenoforms living together. I was struck by the exact same thing. It's truly wonderful. Mira is the first planet we humans have ever colonized. Even as we struggle with the ganglion and the missing life hold, we've managed to ally with xenoforms and eke out a fairly good existence as well. Is it technically the first world we've colonized? I mean, I guess it is as far as he's concerned, but, you know, in another universe, 2 planets were colonized by humans and others. But anyway, yeah. As I gaze upon this natural landscape, seeing passing humans and xenoforms interacting peacefully with one another, it starts to restore my faith. Perhaps this universe isn't so wretched after all. In any case, if you don't mind, I'm going to walk around this area a little bit more. I'm here looking for a teacup that I can keep in your section of the barracks. It's been a pleasure, Adam. Oh, that's sweet. He's actually kind of discreetly moving into our barracks. Urban planning. I like that. Nice. All right, and I think this one is Neil. And let me just do another quick scan here because we only have 3 hearts with Nagi, so I don't expect to see the 4th one. So, all right, let's go do that. I'll have to take her out of my party once we get there. Just bunny hop. Forget all these cars. Sorry for the collateral damage, by the way. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry. I ruined your breakfast. I'm so sorry. You just park it right there in the middle of the street. Just don't mind me. I'm a jerk. Anyway, let's take Nail out, put Nagi in. And I think I've still got a... Oh, nope. I was going to say I think the time of day, but...
Lovely day.
Hey, how's it going? Up for a chat? NOA sure is a hive of activity. I can't remember the last time I was in such a bustling place. Or when I last talked to a member of another race, for that matter. Ask Neil about our past travels. Ask Neil about the clue system. Ooh, these are really both good. I'm going to ask about the clue system. Oh, you want to know about clue? I'll be so happy to tell you. You might think we're a bunch of recluses and nepotists, but Clue is actually a truly wonderful star system. Also, I just realized I forgot I had Celica in my party, so that's pretty nice. Yeah. There's so much nature and so many different ecosystems, and the climate is so temperate and pleasant. According to old Sumerian lore, we think that the Clue homeworld was the first planet they settled on in this universe. Oh, I wish you could see it for yourself. But sadly, Clue now strictly forbids entry to any outsiders. As a Cluean myself, I wish I could do something about that, but sadly it's quite a deep-rooted issue. Suggest giving her a tour of NLA. Ask if there's anything she wants right now. I mean, just suggest giving her a tour of NLA. Aw, are you trying to be a gentle human? Yeah, I guess. It would feel wrong to refuse, though. We are friends, after all. You know what? Go on, then. I'll take you up on that offer. I'm sure you'll be an excellent tour guide. You completed getting clued in. Nice. Keeping up with the puns. I like it. And she's at 4 hearts, so that might mean that we might have another heart-to-heart with her somewhere, maybe? Possibly? Or no? Okay. Might be unlocked after certain mission or a certain time or something like that, but okay, cool. You know what, give me 1 second. I'm gonna check around the map a little bit here and see if there's anything else we can do. Okay, so I checked around, and really the only other affinity missions we can do right now are related to the Skell, which I'm kind of holding off until I get to level 50, which I will do before I progress anyways. So I know this episode is going to be a little short, but I promise I'll make it up next time, because I think the next episode, like I said, is going to be a bit of a doozy. It's going to be me going through a bunch of these green missions and such. So yeah, and if I hit level 50 by then, who knows, maybe it'll be the start of my level 50 Skell adventures too. So anyways, thank you so much everyone for watching. I really appreciate it, and yeah, I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye bye.